Hi guys, and welcome to the Ace Tanker for the SU-122A, the Tier 5 Russian arty. Yes, it's arty, and I know that some of you guys out there hate arty, and you're probably already racing to thumbs down this video. But I also know that quite a lot of you guys out there do enjoy arty, do play arty, and if that's the case, then yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. It's not a great game. In fact, it's a standard game. I think I only managed to hit 4 tanks. But what is interesting about this game is the fact that I probably got the Ace Tanker due to just one shot. So we are here on Windstorm. It's a 66%er, and it was a very, very quick game. But let's just get going. The SU-122A is not a bad arty as far as arty goes. Once again, I don't have a great crew in it, but I have a 27.5 second reload. Now that's not a great reload time for a tier 5 arty. In fact, it can be quite painful. But what the SU-122A does have is a really, really punchy gun for a tier 5 arty. It's got 88mm of penetration and 910 alpha damage with its standard regular HE ammo. So basically, if you can manage a penetrating hit, you could be doing up to 1100-1200 damage if you roll high. The premium ammo is heat, which means you need a direct hit. That has 250mm of penetration and 700 alpha damage. So you get less alpha damage with the heat, but you get a far more penetration, and you do need to hit the target directly. But in the meantime, first victim has appeared, and it's an IS. So aiming fully, go for a shot. It's a blind shot, and it goes in. So I'm just wondering how much damage I have done. I've got to wait for the IS to reappear, and it seems as if I've done about 300 damage maybe on that hit, but the IS is retreating. I notice a Tiger P up here, and the nice thing is I'm a tier 5 arty, but I'm shooting a lot of tier 7 tanks. So automatically I'm getting more XP and more credits because I'm shooting higher tier tanks. So we splash the Tiger P. Unfortunately the shot goes a little bit low. We only do 373 damage. And I go back to work on this IS, who's now just gone stealth again. But in the meantime, if you look at our mini-map, we're under a lot of pressure in the north of the map. We've just lost our Cromwell. So there are at least 5 enemy tanks north. So I decide to hang around. I'm going to try and get one more shot in on this Tiger. He's 535 health, and I just managed to splash his side for 309 damage. Now the thing is, those shots on the Tiger P was being spotted by other tanks. So that means that those shots on the Tiger P mean I was sharing the XP and credits from those damaging hits on the Tiger P because someone else was spotting him. Now, I didn't realize the Comet was so close. I don't have sixth sense. I've got a really poor crew, and I've just taken a hit. So I've had to fall back. And thankfully my team are coming back. They're defending really, really well from the middle of the map, and they're preventing the enemy team from advancing down towards me. So I've had to readjust, and the shot I'm talking about is coming up here. So I mentioned arty usually don't come top of the score sheet, and the reason for that is because they're sharing their XP and credits with tanks that are spotting targets for them. But if arty can hit blind shots, and I'm going for the Tiger 1 here, I'm going to take, I don't know why the circle has disappeared, but I go for a blind shot on the Tiger, and there's a shot on a tier 7 tank, completely blind, shot goes in. Again, don't know where the circle has disappeared, but you can see that I have done a huge amount of damage to that Tiger 1. That Tiger 1 was almost on full health. I hit him blind and must have been close to 1,000 damage. So that was 1,000 damage I didn't have to share with anyone. So I go for another blind shot, take out the Tiger 1. So all of that damage, all of that XP, all of those credits on that Tiger 1 belong to me. Simply because I wasn't sharing, no one else was spotting the tank for me. And that's the shot, or those 2 shots are the 2 shots that got me the Ace Tanker, I believe. We'll see in the end score results. So our team have dominated. I mean, the game is only 4.5 minutes old, and there are only 3 tanks left on the enemy team. The Sturmil, almost dead. and I managed to nick the kill for 17 hit points. And that's pretty much it for the game. I've got a 23.5-second reload, so chances of me reloading and doing any more damage in this game are 0. So not reloaded in time for a shot in the T25-2, and I'm definitely not going to reload in time for the T25-2. So there we go, I've just reloaded. But very, very quick game. Quite surprised it turned out to be an Ace Tanker because it was so quick and because I only hit 4 tanks. But there you have it. Just the ace, no other medals, and a bruiser badge. But nicked the kill on the Stura Immel. Hit the IS blind for 271 damage. A little bit disappointed with that. But all of that XP and all of those credits go to me because it was a blind shot. Hit a couple of shots on the Tiger P. Did 682 damage to him, but that XP and those credits were shared with whoever was spotting him. But the Tiger was all mine. I hit the Tiger with 2 blind shots and managed to do 1112 damage to him. And all of that XP, a tier 5 shooting a tier 7 tank, went directly to me. And I think that those shots, those 2 blind shots on the Tiger, are what resulted in the ace, because I managed to come first with 1067 XP. Usually arty doesn't come first. I mean, the Comet did more damage than me, but because I hit quite a few tanks without them being spotted, nice damage total, just the 2 kills, but finished top on XP. I fired 6, hit 5, penned 5, and managed 1 splash damage, so nice performance from the gun. I damaged 4, destroyed 2, did 279 assistance damage, and again, not that much assistance damage because I was hitting my own targets. 40,000 credits earned with a premium account, and that's quite a lot of credits for a tier 5 arty, so I'm actually pretty happy with that. 1600 XP on a ×3 event, left with an 800 XP bonus, left me on 5,600 XP. So really happy to finally get the ace in the SU-122A. I haven't played that many games in it, to be honest, and the good news is I don't have to play this tank again, so I sold it after this game. And the other good news is I don't have to play the tier 6 Russian arty because I've already got the ace. I think it's the SU-8, but I have bought the SU-14-1 at tier 7, and it's a tank I haven't played before, so I will be playing that in future. So just giving you some advance warning in case you don't like arty. But anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.